Under Labour, we experienced unprecedented levels of immigration. Between 1997 and 2009, net migration to Britain totaled more than 2.2 million people. That is more than twice the population of Birmingham. Of course, Britain has benefited from immigration, but if we are going to continue to do so, it needs to be controlled. That is why we will bring annual net migration down to the levels of the 1990s, to the tens of thousands, as David Cameron has promised. We've made a good start by introducing a limit on economic migrants coming to Britain from outside the European Union. We want to make sure that the best and the brightest can still come here and contribute. But unemployment stands at almost 2.5 million. We have a British labour force of more than 28 million, and there are 300 million European citizens who have a legal right to work here. Our economy will remain open to the best and the brightest in the world, but it's time to stop importing foreign labour on the cheap. There is still much more to be done. In an era of globalisation and modern communications, managing migration has become ever more complex. Statements on migration rules are laid before Parliament and appear in the foreign press in minutes. Clampdown on work visas and student visas will shoot up. Clampdown on student visas and family visas shoot up. Clampdown on family visas, asylum claims will shoot up. Just look at what happened when Labour introduced their points-based system. They capped unskilled labour at 0. But all that happened was that student visas rocketed by 30% to a record 304,000 in just 1 year. So the overall figures of people coming to Britain through the points-based system stayed as high as before it was introduced. We will not make the same mistake. We will follow up our action on economic migration with measures on all routes. Transitional controls for new EU member states, a fairer and more efficient asylum system, action on student visas, action on family visas, and action on the right to settle in the UK. Because only if we take action right across the board will we be able to get immigration under control.